So it's days like these that make me really grateful for the really awesome days that I've had the past week. Let me tell you a story. It all started early yesterday morning. I woke up a little late. No big deal, whatever. Got packed up. I was good. All right, let's do this. So I right from my camping area, there was a road that kind of led up into the mountains. From there, I spent about 2 to 3 hours on gravel roads. No big deal. Weaving in and out of the mountains. It was actually a lot of fun, but uneventful. Went down into Roseburg, Oregon. And just needed a day to kind of re-up everything, and went. Let's see. Hit up a Walmart, hit up Safeway, so on and so forth. Again, not very interesting. The more interesting part is when I went to a burrito place. I'll link that up somewhere, but it was really good. But the first kind of whoopsie of the day was that I was in the process of trying to write some more blog posts, and I had spilled half a giant glass of water all over my computer, to the point where the machine had turned off, probably because one of the rails had shorted. Hopefully nothing's damaged. It's currently sitting in a bag of rice. So that was folly number one. Number two, so after dealing with that mess, I decided to ride up to Coos Bay, mostly because it was just hot as heck. It's about 90 degrees Fahrenheit, but it felt like 100. So, whatever, no big deal. But I wanted to take the back roads. I didn't want to take the main highway, because that's just not interesting these days. So I found myself on the back roads again. It was a combination of paved and gravel roads as well. So probably spent another 30 minutes to an hour on more gravel roads heading to Coos Bay. Of course, it's the weekend, so by the time I got here, most of the campgrounds were full. But I got to the first campground, I turned around, I was about to head to another, and I noticed something was different about the motorcycle. And I was like, what is that? Like, I felt something different on my foot pegs. I was like, what is going on? So it was like this, like you could tell that something was different as the wheel was rotating. So, okay, I need to stop. Something's not right here. At first, I stopped, I put it on the center stand, and I started rolling the wheel, and I was like, oh shit. There was a piece of metal, looked like a nail, that had been stuck into the tire. And I checked the pressure, and the tire pressure was okay. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep rolling on this. So I rolled down the street a little bit more. The issue was still happening. I stopped and checked the pressure again. It's fine. Weird. So I rolled up to the Walmart Supercenter, which is conveniently open 24/7, and I got a bunch of supplies to kind of handle that. But turns out the tire didn't actually get punctured. So after some finagling there, I really had determined. After I pulled out the nail, I rode it across the parking lot, and lo and behold, the problem was still there. So after some more thinking and some more research, I had gotten down on my butt, kind of pushed the rear end up a little bit while I was on the center stand, gave the wheel a tug, and the back wheel a tug in different directions, and I noticed a lot of play. So for those of you who are not familiar with the 1150 GS, the 1150 GS has no technical kind of rear wheel bearing, that kind of the axis. There's no axle really. there's a giant wheel bearing inside the final drive that basically enables it to turn. This wheel bearing is actually known to fail in many cases. Today was my lucky day, so unfortunately my final drive wheel bearing is shot, and it's not something I can easily fix in a parking lot. So the upshot to all of this, there's many upshots, including all the amazing pictures and all the amazing things that I've done in the past week. But the main upshot is that I paid for a AAA membership maybe a week ago to enable me one free 200-mile tow per year. So that should cover me to get me to Eugene, where that is the closest BMW dealer. So thumbs up for that. There are some other motorcycle dealers in the area, but I think that's probably going to be the best bet. Once I get it there, we'll figure out what to do then, but most likely they're not going to have parts in stock. So I'm going to have to wait until at least Tuesday or Wednesday until the bike is rolling again. Let's sigh. But you know what? It's okay. Doesn't matter that I haven't slept. I'm not crazy or anything. It's kind of cold out here, but it's warming up. It's about daytime now, so it's all about the adventure. It's all about the downs and the ups. So, all right. Thanks for watching. More updates soon. Most likely when I actually have a motorcycle that's rolling again. But until then, thanks for watching. Bye, guys.